guys, Cyanide here. This is a quick update video slash channel vlog, I suppose you'd call it. I wasn't too sure I'd get a build video out this week, so I thought I'd do a quick catch up with the regular subscribers. Yeah, so I was planning on getting out to the garage today to do some work on the shop truck. Get that close to being pretty much done, so that when I do the running video of the Rust Never Sleeps, I can have that kind of milling around in the background and look at the part. But you'll see it's a lovely day outside, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Last week I think it was, it's autumn here, so in autumn I take advantage of the cooler days before it gets too wet and yucky to do yard work. So the other week I was busy out there on the chainsaw and chopping down stuff and pruning and throwing everything into the chipper and getting on it, and I didn't quite get it finished before it got rained off. So I've had rain for about a week, and but now I got a sunny day. I want to get out there and get the chainsaw going again and just finish off what I started the other week. So that's why I'm not doing the build this week, and therefore no build video. So yeah, needs must, eh? So I'll get that done. I'll do this video and then I'll get out there and get busy. So I thought I'd just do this. So that's why there's nothing happening this week. The other thing I thought I'd have a quick chat about is just YouTube in general, TubeLife I call it. So I dropped down to a part-time work because of the health thing and the fatigue, and then when I reached 10,000 subs I got all excited and thought maybe I can use this channel to help subsidise my income. I was seduced by the numbers, you know. YouTube, it's interesting. I'm sure there's a whole psychology on it, but yeah, I got kind of sucked in by the numbers and the game of trying to generate an income from the channel. So I found I'm doing videos every week and all this sort of thing, following the little guidelines, you know, regular content and consistency and this, that and the next thing. But since the beginning of this year in 2018, I mean it was on the up until the end of 2017, and this year the views have pretty much dropped through the toilet, so I'm getting about half the views I was in 2017, and you know, therefore half the money comes through. So that was a bit of a kick in the pants, and you know, it'll just be something with the algorithm, and I haven't changed the way I do anything. It's just that the YouTube algorithms are changing the way they promote videos, I guess, and I'm just getting caught in that. So I'm not going to go crazy and like that other dopey bitch and go and shoot up a YouTube office and, you know, think it's something I'm taking, you know, I'm not going to take it personally. It's just, it is what it is. But I did realise that I was doing the videos for the wrong reason, and it was starting to feel like a chore, I guess. I wasn't really enjoying what I was doing, the hobby. So it's kind of a blessing in a way, because it's made me realise that I need to stop doing that and ignore that sort of thing and get him back into doing the hobby and enjoying the hobby for the hobby's sake, not for producing videos about the hobby, if you know what I mean. So therefore, probably as a bit further down the track, I'm not going to have that rule where I go, okay, I'm going to do a build video a week and all that sort of thing. They're just going to come if and when I feel like doing them, and get back to my roots, I think, because it's better for me, to be honest, and hopefully the regular subscribers can cope with that. I'm sure you guys will be fine. It's just the way it is. Yeah. So yeah, so there may be less content coming on the channel, not as regular, and it may be on whatever, because prior to getting really into the builds, this channel I just uploaded whatever happened to be interesting to me. So if I was down the river and I was seeing heavy machinery or excavators and that, and I filmed it, I uploaded it. So, and I got more and more themed to RC builds, and so maybe I'm just gonna relax that a bit. But also, having said that, the YouTube earnings kind of drying up on me a bit is kind of kicked me into gear about income diversification again, and so I finally got around to setting up my Shapeways account and uploading a couple of models that I'd done earlier on. I mentioned them a while back. So like this little thing here, let's see if you'll focus here, buddy. See that? So that's just the one of the header plates that you'd bolt onto the RC4 drive V8 engine, and those holes are where you'd come in from the back with an M3 screw, and then you could attach whatever to it, whether you're using brass tube or the foam tube or whatever you happen to make your headers out of, aluminium, doesn't matter. So that was that little part there. But when I was on Shapeways, I uploaded that and another one with the wee posts like I've used on the Russ Never Sleeps build, and they just to experiment, and yeah, put them into PLA printing, that sort of thing, and it was $3.90 for the pair of them. So I went to the car, to do some prototyping and make sure the fit is correct. But then when I got to the car, I found it was going to be like $20 US to send something that size to New Zealand. $20 US. They got to be fucking kidding, man. Are you serious? So I mean, I get stuff, I'm used to it. New Zealand, you got expensive shipping, but I can get aluminium V8 engines and stuff from RC4 Drive and all those sorts of places for a lot less than $20 US shipping. It's like $5. So yeah, I didn't do that. I backed out of that real fast, I can tell you that. I'm gonna wait for a bit. I got some other models I'm working on in Fusion 360. So once I upload those and I can package a bunch of parts, hopefully that'll offset the steep shipping costs and it won't suck so bad. So in the meantime, like with that little part there, I'm just flicking STL files to my mate who's got a 3D printer, and I get him to print the prototype in PLA and try and do fitment tests in the meantime. So I haven't actually opened a Shapeways store yet, but I'm trying to get to that, see if that helps with, see if I can make those available to people if they want to use them in their model builds. So it's kind of cool. I was working on the a part last night, and I've been working on it for quite a while, and then kind of put aside, but then I watched a video on RC Every Day where Josh was doing a thing with a Fusion 360 tutorial, and that got me all inspired again. I thought, yeah, I really gotta get onto this, because when I first started building it, I was planning on milling it out on the CNC machine, but I'm finding that kind of cam side of things a bit tricky, and the STL 3D printing has come a long way, and if you can print metal and aluminium there at Shapeways, so I'm starting to lean more towards building stuff to be printed rather than milled out of billet aluminium. So yeah, I was working on a part last night, about 3 hours in, and I was doing a fillet operation on this thing, and it crashed the software, and I lost about 3 hours of work, and I was ropeable. So after I spent about 5 or 10 minutes stomping around the house, cussing and swearing, and being upset with myself, I eventually got back on the software and pretty much redid what I did in the last 3 hours in about half an hour. So it kind of blows, but it's not the end of the world, because a lot of that time it takes to do that is because I don't know the software, and so I do things the slow and hard way, I guess, and once I figure it out, I can knock out the same thing very quick. I know it's very good software. I've seen plenty of people build stuff just like that. It's amazing how fast people can build models in Fusion 360. So I'll keep on with that. Speaking of those parts, actually, I just ordered another V8 from RC4 Drive and the transmission to go into another project. So hopefully, as I get a bit closer to having a printed prototype, I'll do a video on that. So that's going to go into another car, RC car that I haven't really talked about much. I think that's about it, really. Just that, yeah, you know, I did talk about the Shapeways thing a while back and how I was going to try and do a few parts and see how that pans out. So I'm a bit slow on it, but I'm getting there. So once I get some more parts into there and I can get them sent to me and I'm happy with the quality, then I'll set up the store and make them publicly available. But at the moment I'm not setting up a store. And yeah, just the videos may kind of slow down some. But having said that, knowing me, once I kind of take off this pressure I put on myself for no good reason, I'll probably get more enthusiastic and excited and start hammering out stuff again. I bet your bottom dollar that's what's going to happen. Oh, and also I've got a video to upload soon, and that's of the 20th anniversary of the Vintage Machinery Club show in Country Fair, and that's a doozy, man. And it's like 45 minutes long. It's big, and it was a good long day and heaps to see. So if you're into old farm machinery and tractors and bulldozers, traction engines, trucks, you know, it's all there. It was pretty cool, but it's an acquired taste, that's for sure. You're either going to dig it or you're not, and that's okay, because my views have dropped out, so I'm not going to be doing myself any damage, eh? So, having said that, I'm going to stop here, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm going to go and get busy in the yard again and get on that chainsaw and finish up what I started 2 weeks ago. And yeah, hopefully things will pick up, and I'll see you soon. See ya.